What is up, everyone? It's the Golden Centurion here, back at it again for another video. So today, guys, I am bringing you another Kingdom Hearts video. So guys, I apologize if this video is going up late. I've had some difficulty recording this. My OBS wasn't working, so that's why this video is up late. Really sorry about that. But anyways, guys, today we're diving into a character spotlight. And that character is none other than Marluxia. Alright, guys, so quick spoiler warning. At the D23 event, we got a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and in that trailer, we saw the return of Marluxia. Now, if you didn't watch that trailer, I recommend watching my last video, as I completely broke down the trailer and the implications I thought the trailer would have. But anyways, guys, we saw Marluxia, and that was huge and shocking for so many of us. However, if you've only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, you likely do not have a clue as to who Marluxia is. But never fear, that's why this video is here. In this video, guys, I'm going to be covering his past, some hints that he would be in Kingdom Hearts 3, and his potential role in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, since this is a spotlight on this character, spoiler warning ahead to the game that he was in. Alright, so as I mentioned, if you've only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, you probably have no clue who Marluxia is. Now, allow me to enlighten you. Marluxia is an ex-member of the Organization 13, and was the main antagonist in the game Chain of Memories. You know that card game that gets all the hate for the Game Boy Advance? Yeah, that one. Well, anyways, the plot. Marluxia gathered a group of other organization members and decided to rebel and overthrow the organization. So basically like a civil war. His whole point was to create a new organization that aligned with his thoughts and his ideas. Now, he decided to do this because he was displeased with the actions of the 6 original members. The 6 core members, to say. The ones that you get to see in Kingdom Hearts 2. So, throughout this, we have seen a little bit of a interest in Marluxia in the Keyblade. That's a side note that I wanted to mention that I will cover later. But first, the plot for Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Alright, so Marluxia had a plan to use Sora to help him overthrow the old organization. Now, this plot revolved around a character known as Naminé. He planned to use Naminé to alter Sora's memories, and then control Sora and have him, attack the old organization and take them down. Now, his plan was working perfectly up until he was betrayed by Axel. Now, Axel has, now skipping forward to Kingdom Hearts 3, his somebody's name is Lee. And since Marluxia has been confirmed to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, there might be a potential conflict between Lee and Marluxia in that game. So that's something I wanted to know. However, back to Chain of Memories. After Marluxia was betrayed by Axel, Sora finds out where he is and goes and attacks him. And to no surprise, Sora ends up victorious. However, at the end of Chain of Memories, Naminé has to wipe Sora's memory. That's why in the Kingdom Hearts D23 trailer, Sora has no clue as to who Marluxia is. However, Marluxia definitely recalls who Sora is. And these are just some images showing Marluxia from that game. Alright guys, so that's it for the main plot. I know that's a really quick summary, but now I'm going to go into different aspects. However, I don't really want to spoil the game as there's still a lot of aspects that are really fun, so I really recommend playing the game. Alright, now, Marluxia is really well known for his type of personality, and as you guys probably have guessed by now, he's really sneaky and untrustworthy. This can be seen as he's stabbing the old organization in the back and he's throwing a rebellion up. He's also power hungry. This can be seen in his interest for the Keyblade and the fact that he wants to be leader. And these traits really made him a great villain. Marluxia was a terrific villain for the game of Chain of Memories. Now, his attributes and his symbols, he has an obsession with that of rose petals or cherry blossoms, and those can be seen in this image right here. His weapon of choice, while it would be a Keyblade, since he doesn't have one, he uses a pink scythe with a green handle. That can be displayed right here. And that's just what he has as a character and his kind of symbols. Alright, now we're going to be discussing part of his past, and the way to start with that is a long time ago back in the game Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So a couple months ago, there was a character in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross that was getting a lot of attention like no other, and that character is Loramine. So for those who don't know, he's the last leader of the Dandelions. And for those who don't know who the Dandelions are, well, they're a group of Keyblade wielders from a long time ago. Now, Loramine has basically all but been confirmed to be the somebody of Marluxia. Now, the hints that tell us this are the obvious appearance, just look at him. The pink hair and the blue eyes were striking. But also the fact that you take Loramine and you can spell Marluxia. All you have to do is add the iconic X. Now, some proof that works is take Sora and Roxas. Roxas is Sora just with an X and rearranged letters. Now, if Loramine is Marluxia's somebody, that would help explain why Marluxia was so obsessed with that Keyblade, as I mentioned earlier. Now, the story of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is not finished, and I'm sure we'll find more about Loramine and possibly his connection to Marluxia as the story progresses. Okay, guys, so there were some major hints that Marluxia was going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. The first and the biggest indicator, in my opinion, is the Jump Festa trailer. We could see a couple of nobodies in this scene down at the bottom. And these nobodies had the iconic rose petals, or the... And they also had, when you zoomed in on him, which this image is, they had his scythe. Now, this scythe is identical to that of Marluxia's. And this sent up a huge signal to me, as every organization member has a nobody breed that they can control. Some examples are that Roxas has the samurais that he controls, Zigbar controls the snipers, so it's basically they get their own breed. And these nobodies are obviously Marluxia's nobodies. And that told me that there was going to be a huge chance Marluxia would be in this game. Now, another small detail is once people made the connection between Loramine and Marluxia, we also know that Loramine is a member of the Dandelions, and, as you guys can see here, there were Dandelion Heartless in the Jump Festa trailer. So that tells us maybe it's another nod to the fact that he would be in the game. Also, Loramine as an individual, he made an appearance just a couple months ago, which would be before the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. So since the somebody of Marluxia is making an appearance relatively close to the release date of Kingdom Hearts 3, that can kind of suggest that they're trying to make him relevant again and hint that he might be in the game. Alright guys, so all those factors combined, plus the fact that he was a main antagonist, so was very popular, really set a note that he would be in Kingdom Hearts 3. Alright, now we're covering the good stuff. His potential role in Kingdom Hearts 3. Alright, so there's two huge roles that are being hypothesized right now. The first role, and the role that I personally believe, is that Marluxia is going to be revived as a Seeker of Darkness. So, no surprise. So as we learned in Dream Drop Distance, young Xehanort can time travel, and he can revive people. My guess is that he revived Marluxia, and Marluxia is now a Seeker of Darkness. I'm assuming that he will either be a boss in the Tangled World, as that's where he appears, or he will be introduced in the Tangled World and then have a major fight at a later point in the series. It's going to be really interesting, however, to see how he interacts with the other organization members. As I mentioned in Chain of Memories, he completely stabbed them in the back. So that's going to be really interesting to note. Alright, and the other role that's being theorized in the community is that Marluxia's not with the true organization, but instead he's a part of his own group, similar to how Maleficent is in her own group, kind of separate from that of the organization. The theory is that Xehanort did not revive Marluxia, however he revived in a different way. Maybe how Maleficent revived in Kingdom Hearts 2. Now this theory stems from three main things. The first is that Marluxia does not have the iconic golden eyes. If you guys look here, similar to Loramine's, his are blue. And those who are part of a true organization have the golden eye. The second is that Marluxia did betray the organization, so it'd be kind of weird for him to join them, as he didn't agree with their philosophy, and they'd have to be relatively salty that he did betray him. And the third one, it's a bit controversial, is that the word only. You guys can see it, it's in italics down in the image. So he says, the only organization, and I, Marluxia, serve it. How interesting it is to see you again, Sora. Now, only, some stresses is that he is saying only as in his. His is the only organization. However, this is controversial too. I took it as he's saying the only organization as in the true organization. And a lot of people believe that this might just be a mistranslation from Japanese to American subtitles. As when Sora says the Japanese word, I cannot pronounce it, I'm sorry, it translates to new, and then Marluxia says that same word and it translates to only. So some people believe it's just a mistranslation there. So that one's a bit controversial, but those are the three things why people believe his role would be that of a third villain, completely separate of the other two in the series. Now, if this role is true, however, we are hypothesizing that he would try and get the old band back together, i.e. the members of the Chain of Memories, all those organization members that turned with them. He would be trying to get them, revive them to create the new organization. Now, if this was the case, Marluxia would not only appear in the Tangled World, however he'd occur in other worlds, probably causing mischief and havoc. And he would probably butt heads with that of the true organization. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. This is the end of my video. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like as it shows your support. Go ahead and leave in the comments which theory of the two theories you guys think is more plausible, and leave any way you guys think I could have improved this video as new YouTuber, and I really want to learn how to improve. So any advice I would really love. First of all, I have to give a huge thanks to Waterblock, Tommy, and Elf Demon, as they helped me with the content of this video as well as some of the images. So big shout outs to them. And stay tuned. Go ahead and subscribe if you guys like, as I'll have a Heartless guide that's coming out later, where I go into a whole bunch of different facts about the Heartless, like what worlds they pop up in, their stats, strategies to beat them. Alright guys, with that all said and done, this was my video. Thank you all for watching. Oh, my bad. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.